Got an entry permit. Halt! Not a step further. Known as a...
You know counterfeit IDs are...
What? Well, that's good quality work, too. Thank you. We need citizens like... You've done me a service, so I'll give you a valid ID. Just make sure you take this fake straight to Eric. Oh, and there are some rules I need to tell you before you enter. First, stay away from the generators. Nobody but the technicians is... That sort of security is why we need to keep a rein on fake IDs. So take that fake. Anyone you meet in the city who hasn't got proper documents, report them to him. We can only keep peace in the city if we all work together. And that's what was laid down by the Great... And the Great Council gave the clerics the responsibility. That means everyone is welcome. So keep the peace while you're in there. Our suggesters are busy enough without you. And that's it.
I heard you hold people prisoner if they can't prove...
Of course. Need a valid... It's important we keep the right... and that we can hold people... We've worked hard to keep things running. Anyone who tries to get around with ID is given...
Did someone tell you could come in here?
Hey, you.
Let me guess. I'm not allowed into the upper quarter?
What? No, everyone's allowed to move about freely here. I just have a question for you. You got here recently, right? I just want to know what things are like outside the dome. What's going on out there? Are the Albs attacking?
There is war going on. You must have heard about it.
Heard, yes. But we're cut off from it. They can't get into the dome, so they pass us by like a river around a rock. Kalan gave us the knowledge, and now look what we've achieved. A safe harbor for all people. The clerics and Ignidons say we've strayed. I say we've found the true path.
You built the dome?
I designed the plans for it. Then we built it together. My name is Eric, by the way. Chief engineer here in the dome. I'm in charge of all the generator...
Why don't the clerics have a dome like this in Ignidon?
The dome requires immense amounts of energy, and the fluctuations in it have to be constantly balanced. The technology is complex. That means there's no way to cover the Hort with a shield like this. Besides, the cliffs around Hort give it a natural protection.
have a forged ID for you.
Are you trying to get me angry? Let me guess. Gregor, the dome guard, sent you. I told him 1,000 times I'm not responsible. Alois is the city's supervisor. You should report such matters to him. Go on, go and play Gregor's
I will take the ID to Alois.
Ah, no, it's all right, it's all right. Just give it here. I'll take care of it. Shit, I'm sorry I bit your head off. It's just... I've got enough to deal with without getting bogged down in the petty stuff. But Gregor keeps sending me every task. If there's trouble with the generators or the dome, then I'm your man. I have enough to deal with without counterfeit passes or toilet breaks for... Still, that's not your problem. Thank you for bringing me... Please, take your reward for honorable service to the dome. I'll check to see who this ID was customized for. Then a suggester can take care of the rest. Just see...
Can this dome...
Of course. As long as we... Some of the energy regulate...
Malf...
Of course...
Am I crazy? Or is our generator power fluctuating?
The B-series was never very reliable, you know that.
Ah, then why are we still working with that piece of crap?
Ask the technicians.
Parts, repairs...
Don't take it personally.
I call that dangerous half-knowledge.
The mechs that went into Avesta pretty much killed that whole party.
That's interesting. You should do it.
Why even waste time thinking about it?
So that didn't work. That's it. I'm going.
Find someone else to talk to.
Not now. Take your business elsewhere.
Yes? Is there something urgent? I have a lot to do, as you can imagine. This city does not run itself. So, please excuse me if I am short with you. This city is made up of a whole mass of confusion.
You're in charge here?
Well, let's say that I'm the person holding all these threads together. Everyone here wants something. Whatever you're searching for, it will only add to the list of demand. And providing for the people we already have is a logistical challenge. That means to accommodate everyone we're on strict rations, and those rations have to be earned.
It seems I'm not the only one collecting waifs and stray.
You've been helping people. Then maybe you can understand.
You've done a good thing here.
How are...
Tense. The battles out there are always... Tensions run high if the outlaws attack the clerics, or the clerics attack the berserkers. And those tensions drive greed, anger. There is war out there, and here your shards will be stolen from your hand if you aren't careful. It's like the...
Why...
No. Maybe it would help you if I tell you how things are. The berserkers have lived more and more reclusively ever since the pilgrim went into his retreat. The outlaws are more organized now the Duke has taken power, and the Alb separatists seek shelter with us to escape the powers in Zakor. All told, very dark signs that we'd face another global, and here we are.
Is there...
If you want to help, there is something that has to be taken. You must have noticed that the mood is very... One more issue, one wobble, and everything we've held together here will fall to pieces. One of my people has reported that the outlaws are expecting a weapons delivery. The last thing that this city needs is more weapons. And who knows who the outlaws will sell them. I want you to intercept this delivery.
Halt, stranger. You're walking on the holy ground. The only people allowed in here are clerics, recruits, or traders with permits.
And they wonder why they are short of people. We welcome all in Goliath.
Wow, you really are a welcoming... Where am I?
You are in Ignadon, the repository of Magalan's knowledge, and last bastion of...
So how can I...
Sorry, I thought I made that... You can only enter the Hort if you are a cleric...
Where can I get it?
There is currently a 4-month waiting period, so unless you find a merchant who is wanting to give up theirs...
I want to be...
Find a suggester who considers you worthy. There are suggesters recruiting across... Perhaps you've not met one because they don't consider you worthy.
Can you...
No. I am not...
Here. Is this enough to persuade...
I'm going to pretend you didn't try to offer me a bribe. That sort of thing might work in Tavar, but here in Ignadon, it's an insult to... Although, it has given me an idea. Accepting charge is forbidden, but... If you could take... And perhaps persuade me that you entering the Hort...
You have a deal.
Good, right. I can't talk about this now, there's an inspection due. But we'll talk later, all right? Unless you've got any questions about the Horde I could answer for you, you won't find Kalan's commandments. You should know that anyone bringing initiates into the Horde, all initiates must be clear of mind. Chems are forbidden. Anyone found taking them, all who are clear of mind. We've taken losses in our battle with the Albs. And now the Berserkers and the Outlaws are... Which is crazy. If we fall, then who is going to stop the Albs sweeping... Those who wish to join us must come to the Hort to train. The successful... That's it. Briefing over. You are free to move about Hort.
You have a lot.
The Hort holds and protects old... Our mechs hold back the Albs. I hope we can find more people to stand and fight beside them.
Who's in...
Our adjudicators... You will find them. They are served by the... And all...
Do you offer it?
Just go through the stairs by the lava pit. He's usually up there some.
The cleric stronghold. No wonder so many of them want to spend time outside of Ignadon.
No, I can't talk to you right now.
Where did they pick you up? You look like you've walked through the whole Alb War to get here. Here. Just don't...
Recruitment through the stomach. Maybe we should try that more often.
Thanks.
Manners, too. From now on, though, you'll have to fit in with the daily rations. One, it might not be tasty. The daily...
Whoa. It's not safe. Otherwise, you'll just be...
You think I...
Yes. But don't let... I've...
You bang...
Yeah.
We'd better be on our guard here. I'll help you. That's enough now. Magalan is a truly amazing place. What these ruins must have witnessed. These are the things we're fighting for.
Out of ammo.
We're supposed to be working together. This road was built by us some time ago. They used it for trade and to bring the world heart to Tavar. I'll help you. I said we were stretching things too thin to plant a world heart in Tavar. But my words fell on deaf ears. Get ready. This place doesn't feel too friendly. Get ready. This place doesn't feel too friendly. It's like a giant child's toy. I wonder what it was for.
Welcome, brave traveler. Though you have walked far and the journey has been hard, you have now arrived in paradise. That'll be 200 shards admission, please.
It's a wonder they recruit anyone for that price.
You wait till you see the entertainment district, then say that. Only watch your heart if you do, Granddad.
I'll give you entertainment when I shove a sword through your neck.
Here.
200 shards to enter paradise. Heaven.
Tell me about this place. Tell me.
What? She. Oh, that. And what? So.
The fort. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
should be cautious.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I have brought you a report from another city.
Yes? Which city did you go to?
I went to the fort.
Good. And...
The fort is well prepared for defense. They're not lacking weapons, and they seem...
And their state of mind? I'd hope.
They have similar numbers of people to you. It's true that they don't all agree, but their leader,
Then I will need to think again about Tavar. I was hoping that they'd implode, leaving us with one less threat. But Tavar is always safer when it's fighting itself. It leaves them less energy. Thank you for your
I went to the Dome City in Abessa.
Any information about the other factions is useful. Tell me what you learned.
The people in the Dome City seem to want to remain neutral, but they are waiting to be attacked by the Alps.
I think they're short of supplies and feeling lost, leaderless. The war has displaced a lot of refugees into Abessa, and there's a lot of argument over what to do with them and what they mean. Thank you for your...
I visited the Horde.
The Horde? Stronghold? So, tell me...
They're prepared, well-disciplined, and they're developing new weaponry.
I had heard they were recruiting.
Their attention is focused largely on the Alps, but they haven't forgotten the other factions. I think their main concern is being attacked if they decide...
At least they seem to have recognized who their real enemy is. Thank you for your report.
Do you think...
The Berserkers raised Idan from wasteland to forest. This is our...
I heard you had taken heavy...
War takes its toll. The clerics fought us, the outlaws, but the Berserkers' roots run deep. And with magic, with self-belief and hard steel, we have returned as many dead Alb... Cormag, Angrim, and myself will see the Berserkers stand firm. Talk to Angrim if you want to know more.
About my support. How am I doing?
You helped protect the seedlings from mutants. Ornir told me that you failed to help him deal with an outlaw he was worried about. You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my approval.
About my support. Is there anything else?
You seem to take this seriously. Since I can't pass off my duties onto you, you will have to make yourself useful in another way. The cultivators are constantly bothering. Oh, and Erdor hasn't sent back any reports from the World Heart lately. Find out if he's... As you can see, there's always something to do.
How am I
You help Ornir. You must earn those...
Teach me something.
Sure.
Did someone tell you could come in here? You should think about leaving.
You're comfortable with an Alb living in Goliath?
An Alb is a man who has become a slave to Elex. It seems to me that you have freed yourself. That makes you a rare individual. Still, you are wise to be wary. There are those here who... But though it is not one of our written law, it is central to our beliefs, and to me, that we should... If you are prepared to leave your past behind, you should be given...
I want to leave...
That is good. Now, Angrim or Ragnar will happily chew your ear about the law. But everyone else will look to your actions